What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video with the international break now done and dusted. We're going to be speaking more about Manchester City, and that makes me very happy. So, before I do crack on with this video, we're going to be doing a transfer update today. Make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe to my channel. We're on that push to 32,000 subscribers, now less than 250 subs, though any help towards that would be fantastic. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up, 200 likes is the aim. And most importantly, do let me know your thoughts, what you make of these transfers in the comments below. So we're going to start off with the out news, and we've only got one story to speak about in the outs, and it comes in the form of a quick update on Julian Alvarez. Now, Sky Sports News have been reporting that Real Madrid are interested in Julian Alvarez, and he is their contingency, he's their backup if Kylian Mbappe doesn't happen in the next 12 months or so. So rumours are going round, always linking Kylian Mbappe with a move to Real Madrid. The latest rumours in what is an ever-changing transfer story is he could be set to sign a new deal at Paris Saint-Germain, and if that happens, then I have my doubts about him joining Real Madrid in the next 12 months at the very least. And with that being said, Real Madrid would be stupid to just put all their eggs into one basket, the Mbappe basket, so they're having a look at other contingencies out there, and one of the players that's cropped up according to Sky Sports News is Julian Alvarez of Manchester City, and it's an interesting story, this one, and it's one of these that I think Man City over the next 12 months need to find space for Alvarez in their team, whether that be a change of formation or a change of role or a change of position for Julian Alvarez, something that we can really get him into the starting 11 more and be able to get the very best out of him, because Julian Alvarez, to me anyway, he's too good to be a fringe player, he's too good to be a squad player. He is a starting 11, he's a World Cup winner, he's a player that's won absolutely everything, he's a very successful player who also just happens to be an extremely talented, fantastic football player, and players like Julian Alvarez you want to keep in and around your team, and if Man City cannot give him them regular minutes and a club like Real Madrid comes calling where they cannot offer him that, then I think Alvarez would seriously consider that one. So I think that's just something that's in the background, I think, that Man City need to think about heading into the future, but it is one of those stories that I will keep my eyes and ears open for. You never know, Mbappe could end up at Real Madrid, to which case Julian Alvarez may well be staying at Manchester City. Regardless, now moving on to the ins, we've got an update on Barcelona youngster Alejandro Balde. Now, Fabrizio Romano says that Man City are indeed interested in the Barcelona youngster, as I was reporting over a week ago. Manchester City had asked the question to Barcelona at the beginning of the summer. Barcelona has said no, and since then Barcelona have got very upset about Man City being linked with Balde and other young players from their academy who are potentially pushing on becoming first-team regulars at Barcelona, and because of that, Manchester City from there have ended up having a look at other young players instead in that position. Now, he's a left back, and I find it really interesting that Man City are getting linked with young, high quality left backs. Ian Martin was linked with a move to Manchester City from my last video from Chelsea. Alejandro Balde, interesting, getting linked with a move to Manchester City. We've seen Valentin Barco at Boca Juniors getting linked with a move to Manchester City. There's three high quality young left backs getting linked with a move to Manchester City. So I do wonder, does that mean Man City have other plans in the squad for Sergio Gomez, or what does that mean for the future of Sergio Gomez? Because this isn't the first and it won't be the last time that we're getting linked with high quality young left backs. And speaking of high quality young left backs, takes us on to an update on Valentin Barco, and whilst Manchester City asked the question about Alejandro Balde and Barcelona have said no, Man City, according to the Daily Star, are believed to be closing in and are confident on signing Boca Juniors young left back Valentin Barco. Manchester City apparently are confident of getting this deal done in January. They believe that they've beaten the competition of Brighton and Hove, Albion and Juventus to his signature. He's a young left back, Argentinian, highly rated. He's got an £8 million release clause. Apparently Man City not only are happy to meet that £8 million release clause, but are happy to pay it up front in one instalment, in one payment, which makes it more favourable for Boca Juniors, and it allows Manchester City to have an advantage over the other competitors as well. And it's seeing Manchester City once more continue with their policy of looking not only at the best youngsters from South America, but from around the world as well. It just so happens that right right now a lot of the high quality prospects are coming from Argentina. Before that, it was coming from Brazil, thinking back to Man City bringing in players like Keiki and Gabriel Jesus. Now you see Man City bringing in the likes of Julian Alvarez, Maximo Perrone, and it's seemingly looking like Valentin Barco going to be the next one added to the Manchester City squad as well. Very exciting, looking forward to seeing that, and I think that might just be something for us to speak about when we get round to doing our daily Manchester City transfer updates in January. Now moving on, looking more towards senior experienced players, we've got an update on Karou Mitoma. Now Fabrizio Romano has said there is nothing in the rumours linking Mitoma with a move to Manchester City. He said that Mitoma very much is focused only on Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion don't want to sell him. They've even gone as far to say if inquiries are sent out there, they're not even going to mention a price because it's just going to be that expensive. So that's where we stand on Mitoma, and I know a few of you guys have been speaking and suggesting about Mitoma joining Manchester City, so that is the very latest on that. Now moving on to the final transfer of this video, comes in the form of a new name, and it comes in the form of Nayef Aguerd over at West Ham United. Now the Sun have said that Manchester City, they're keeping track of Aguerd at West Ham. He's a 27-year-old Moroccan centre-back. Not too sure why Man City would be having a good look at another centre-back, unless it means, I don't know, another centre-back leaving, but the fact that we've got players like Kyle Walker who's set to sign a new deal at Manchester City, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Manuel Akanji, Nathan Ake, Joshko Gvardiol, high quality centre-backs, I just don't see how we make this transfer work. I've been trying to get my head around this transfer and maybe be able to suggest moving another player into an alternative position, and the only thing I can think of is Man City long term don't want to add another holding defensive midfielder. They permanently see John Stones in that position, and Manuel Akanji, who's been playing there whilst John Stones has been injured, potentially trying to adapt him into that role as well. Could maybe create a little bit of space as a centre-back, but as of right now, I'd say City are stacked when it comes to centre-backs, and if we want to bring a centre-back in, it's more than likely going to take one to leave, and I just don't see how any of them centre-backs leave Manchester City, because they are all fantastic players who offer something a little bit different to the club, who are all now Premier League proven, who have all got an abundance of talent. And if City are to move any players on, and I'm not aware that Man City have any players that are unhappy, and we do have a couple of injury-prone players chucked in there as well, I can see Man City rotating the defence, and I can see the likes of Walker, Akanji, Stones, Diaz, everybody getting enough minutes to keep them happy. So I don't really know what to make of it. I'd love to know your thoughts of that in the comments below. So there we go. That has been today's transfer update. We'll be back again tomorrow with another video. We're going to be doing the preview of Manchester City's game this weekend, where we take on West Ham United away from home in London. So you've got that to look forward to. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim, and do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below, and I'll see you all again real soon. Nice to be back. I've been JSGC. Peace. Ciao for now.